Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 15th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is going on for you this week. It's been an interesting week for everyone, so let's see. Definitely different for everybody as well. You show up, which is always nice. Puts you in a position of power and a position of strength. But you start off with the Ace of Spades, overcoming obstacles, overcoming new obstacles, and through transformation, through changing kind of who you are. This is kind of like the Death card in the Tarot as well. Again, just a card of transformation, transforming past things. But it can represent existing problems coming, to solution, fixing things. So definitely like to see this, and also a new beginning card for sure for you here, which I really like. Next, you have the King of Diamonds, card of authority, working towards authority. You even have the Queen of Clubs, which is, to me, truly the card of authority. So you have these two cards of working towards becoming an authority on something, becoming an authority, and things like that. I'd say that this week you'll probably need to, challenge traditional beliefs, whatever that means for you. So definitely a message that's coming in. For some of you, again, maybe you're stuck in very traditional beliefs in business or in your life in some way, and you kind of feel the need to move away from them. But, I think a lot of you will be figuring that out this week, what that means to you. So very interesting. But this is a great card for money, handling your finances, and seeing more money coming in for you. And also just a card of being able to provide for yourself more in a lot of ways. So I definitely like to see that. Next, you have the Five of Diamonds. Great time to start something new, start a new business, start a new job, anything regarding finances. Great card for investing as well. Definitely, investing has been coming up a lot in readings lately, looking at investing and things. Great card for sales, any of you involved in sales. And also a card that could represent unexpected news coming in about finances. This is always positive news with this card. Could be more money, could be that you sold something for more than you thought you would, or, something along those lines. I also would say, if you need money, this is a great card for, going and looking for something to sell. Maybe you have something laying around your house or something that you don't use that you could sell for more money. And that's what this card represents, finding something to sell, basically. Next, again, you have the Queen of Clubs. Could represent you working towards becoming an authority in some sort of area of life, in some sort of field in your career, something along those lines, which is nice. And it's also a card of using your charm and your wit and things like that to kind of deal with people this week. And I would also say that you should definitely watch your mood this week. This can be a card of being moody, so make sure not to go the opposite direction of charm with people around you at this time. Great card for the future, thinking about the future, planning the future, and even seeing the future. Card that is very intuitive. It says trust your intuition, but you could be just very intuitive this week. Could be seeing the future, could be thinking about it more. So definitely like that for you. Next, you have the Six of Spades. Six of Spades represents fate and fated events happening to you at this time. It's also a card of progress, and I would say actually incremental improvements, making kind of incremental improvements in your life in some way. And it's a card of momentum, building momentum towards your goals, building momentum towards things that you want at this time. I would say that with this card, the only problems that come up with this card are with yourself. It kind of is one of those cards that says the only person holding you back right now is you. So you have to, kind of work with yourself more to be able to move forward. But it's still a good card. Like I said, it's still a card of building up momentum, things speeding up in your life, and seeing things going in a more positive direction. Next, you have the Joker card. I would say that the Joker card is going to be the card of probably, once we get to like July, it'll be the card of the next year. So July to the next July 2018, I think is kind of like the time of the Joker and this type of energy. Although it could be, I think that it's starting now for some people, and again, it's showing up for you, so it's definitely one of them. I always say this is like the card that I call like the Devil's Advocate. It's a card of needing to be able to look at two sides of an issue, needing to look at multiple sides of an issue, and needing to be able to argue multiple sides of an issue as well. If you look even at the media, things like that today, you know, everything is one side or the other. There is no like middle ground or anything like that. So I think it's really important for certain people. You, Leo, definitely might be one of them, to kind of be able to look at all sides of an issue. That doesn't mean you can't have an opinion, but it just means that you need to be able to be open to kind of all possibilities at this time. It's also a card of like, I said this to somebody the other day, it's a card of finding a third place, something else. Like, you know, everybody is so focused on this or that, you know, one side or the other. And again, I'm talking, you know, this could be, you know, everything. I'm sure you've all seen it every single day, right? And people, it's kind of just getting deeper where people are just so one-sided that they forget that there's probably something else. You know, there's probably another place. There's probably another side, not even a side, just another way of believing things or another way of seeing an issue. Or it doesn't even have to be an issue. It could just be something good, you know. But it's a card of needing to kind of look outside the box and look for unique situations. It's an extremely successful card. So, but you need to be able to, again, you need to be able to look at multiple sides for the success to come. So, very interesting week, for sure. Thank you for watching and enjoy it.